Good morning, collectives. I hope you're having a beautiful morning. Welcome to Sacred Ways Divine Entertainment. Um, we're going to do a reading, tap into the energy, and find out what's going on. I've got my pre-shuffles here. A family that stole from you, wanted you going through loss by taking all your money. And we have Mercury retrograde and reverse. So it's not going to happen this time. So I'm sorry, enemies, well, I'm not sorry. If you think you can continue stealing from me and turning my life into a Monopoly game, it's not going to happen. You guys did so much mental magic on me, chaos magic, so much witchcraft on me that I was depressed. I had anxiety, I had fear because of all the bullying, gang stalking. I was chased by undercover governmental vehicles and regular cars. All the neighbors were attacking me and harassing me with noise. Just chaotic life to intentionally try to make me look insane. And that is not true. I am not insane. It's the community that did it with my ex, because this ex has so many connections. He is a corrupt military official, and he needs to go to military prison for what he's done. He has a medical background, and he has medical connections. Like when I tried to get an ambulance or a helicopter to get me to get medical treatment, nobody showed up. It's only obvious that he's used his connections to work up against me to make me look insane so they can steal from me. Trying to make you lose everything, take your bag. The collectives rides with God. This is what they're doing to the chosen. They are targeting them, and they are infiltrating their life with espionage. And it's bullshit to stop the masses from awakening. They want people to be programmed. So they have a blindfold on them so they can continue to program the population. And, you know, the devil is a liar here. And, you know, I have to be careful as to what I say because, you know, a lot of people aren't ready to hear the truth. But a lot of us know that the government and certain news media wants us to live in fear and be in fear. But I believe that a majority of the media is now turning towards the truth. When Trump was becoming president again, well, the first time he became president, the news was all for him and everything, right? They were behind his agenda. Okay. And then the second time the news was into him, okay, to get Obama out. But it was controlled to control the masses, to vote for him again. And look where we're at today. So be careful what you watch. Pay attention to what you're watching. We are at sensitive times right now, and it is scary. Someone has their finger almost on the red button here, and we need to pay more attention to who we have in our office. I don't like politics. I got out of it. But part of my job is to awaken the masses. That's what I'm here for. The mega mass was to be controlled. To have blindfolds on everyone so they do not awaken to the chaos, to the Antichrist that's trying to take over the world. Trying to take over other countries. Every country has a right to have their own freedom and their own rights, to live as they want to live. There should be no tariffs or anything like that. We should be trading and bartering. Now we're in debt to other countries. Massively. You cannot run a country like it's a bad business deal and try to make it look good. You can't, mess with the numbers to make things look good on paper. There needs to be new business school classes that need to be updated. Politics and business, yes, they do have to coincide together, but when it comes to politics and us possibly getting nuked, you have to take that into consideration. How far are you going to be trying to steal other countries and steal money from other countries? We should be doing trade. We shouldn't be doing all these massive transactional money deals. The world would be a better place if we didn't do that anymore. Confirmation verb. There's a sister that's part of poisoning you. They're going to jail. Past neighbors are trying to escape. There's a third party involved that an emperor has that's trying to break down your safety barrier. There's a karmic slut that needs medical. Could be a Scorpio or in connection to one that's wasting their money, time, and energy. Spirit says, get ready. And, you know, that's the main reason for everyone trying to take me out, is that so I don't awaken the masses. The chosen don't awaken the masses. That's what we're here for. We're here for the Great Awakening. To help the world evolve into the golden future. Please look up the golden future, and please get the golden future oracle deck for when you continue on into furthering your spiritual work. Please, collectives. These people have HIV. They're part of taking everything from you. There's a judge that's trying to persevere. There's a Knight of Wands and a Sagittarius that was part of this secret society organization. Programs created between the 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s to program the population. Go to the CIA website. They're all there. The declassified ones. After 30 years, they declassify information. Go look it up yourself. I've shared it over and over and over again. And I had it in my readings. So you can do your own research to verify what I'm speaking of. These people are going through karma. There was a gas station meeting about how people can't rip you off anymore. During the day, your ex-friends celebrated too early. There's a coworker here that had an alliance with someone who has herpes. That's in connection with your ex. They're confused. Someone at a bar met up with your brother-in-law. They could be using credit cards to live off of. There was a shooting range meeting in the summer. There was also an underbridge meeting about an Empress in reverse and an Aunt Mother figure. They set up working with more tarot readers at that time to slow you down. These tarot readers are greedy. There's a corrupt cops that work with a Libra, part of doing bank fraud. Your angels are here. Your angels could have given you a download about somebody who has diptych that doesn't care if they give it to you or not. There's a Knight of Wands. That's an old neighbor. They had a meeting with an ex-best friend. The marshals are here, watching these people who stole from you. And I just heard blackout force, so the blackout force is in the energy. You know, the watchers watching the watchers. These people had a meeting at a specific space. I just heard place, so like a warehouse. These people faked initial past over loved ones' deaths. There was a younger man He couldn't whack you. There was a park meeting in reverse about people being scared. Could be a family. A family was expecting someone to leave clues, probably this Libra that's smiling in their face. People are gossiping about them that they're going to do time. They're sad. They're impulsive. They're doing drugs. I just heard got fired. They're doing spell work over your union. They want to kidnap you. There's a married couple that's going to lie and say that you do drugs. There's a Taurus that acts childishly. They're going to jail. They're going to be put in the hospital because of their bad health. They could have high blood pressure. They could be an alcoholic. They're getting their home repoed. They worked with an ex-friend who wanted you in heartbreak. Lied and said that you had an STD. They want to get a hold of your bank card. They could have done bank card fraud on you. The upright CIA is here watching this main female. They're going to get a message of concern. They helped, they had people use their civilian jobs to gang stalk you. Somebody has a civilian job, broke a connection with the King of Wands because they're busted for being a sinner. They were expecting someone to get blackmailed and to pass away. They don't take life seriously. They're evil. There was a restaurant meeting. People at this restaurant meeting felt or feeling the pressure. They can't give you unpaid bills. There's a Jezebel that wanted to make a profit off of a prophet, trying to kidnap you. We have airplane energy. Archangel Metatron's protecting you. These people are not in regret. Archangel Gabriel's in the energy. There was a work lot meeting. False investigation. Someone's trying to run away because they lied. They planned to lie. They're going through nightmares. Spirit says you're winning. Your ex slept with your ex-partners. They poisoned you. Down low. They're losing a house. They overanalyze you. They had a one-night stand, or they're going to again on their current partner if they're still together. They're a psycho person. There's a Capricorn that's watching you through a window. They are not divine. There's our warehouse. There's group chat about a warehouse. It doesn't have to be a warehouse. It could be an abandoned old building. Somebody's playing in their face. They're in fear. There's a Queen of Swords involved. You're having sweet dreams. There's an older man that was part of trying to get you sentenced. Trying to get you into a car accident. Trying to stage your death. Nine of Pentacles involved. Continue to do self-care. You're going to get a new car. Someone who's on crack is dizzy. They could be being poisoned and not know it. Someone lied and said that you slept with someone else. Queen of Pentacles. He's doing confusion spells on you. They're a slut. There's a Virgo, or someone that has Virgo placements that's giving STDs. They're watching you. There's a King of Swords that was part of this collaborations with your mother aunt, who has no partner, with a lawyer now. There's a lawyer. Could have acted childishly, trying to get you thrown in jail. They're nervous. They could have had a job loss, or they're going to. They're in their thoughts. There's an Empress in reverse that has gonorrhea. They have loose ends with somebody who lives a double life. They're fighting with them. You have abundance coming in from these people who live double lives. People from your past that lied and said that you were an alcoholic. Spirit says get excited. Someone's enamored by you. A psychopath did the most, an ex. That's an opportunist, is losing a home. In connection with the King of Wands, that's in their feelings for working with the corrupt official. Officers and a corrupt military officer trying to make money off your energy and gambling with your life. They're selfish. Also getting life insurances on the collectives. They do hard drugs. There's a county worker that worked with the Nine of Swords. Tried to fake your death in the old basement. People's accounts are getting frozen for trying to unalive you, using their professional jobs. As opportunities to set you up for espionage. The FBI is here. There's a baby daddy that's could be having to stay in a hotel, or knows that you are. Could be having you watched. Archangel Raphael's helping you heal from these sluts. You're in a union, or someone you were in a union with cheated on you. They're getting charged. Doing freezer spells on you. They're reckless. There's a high priestess who's part of taking your inheritance. There's wire transfers in the energy. Somebody's feeding for your energy. There's a Capricorn turning against them. These people are going to have to go through negative change here. They need to retire. There's a hairstylist ex-friend. That's a Queen of Wands that can't do spell work on you. She used to cut my hair and keep it to use it for binding magic. Someone's not telling them the truth. They're hearing the sound of silence. Nine of Swords and a King of Swords was part of making up this false affidavit. People are gossiping about it. There's a boss man pig in the energy. Your twins in your energy. Or your ex-twin baby father shows no love. Never did. They're trying to hack your accounts, or hacking your accounts, or getting their car repoed. You have love coming in. The upright detectives are watching a psycho ex. Love in the fast lane. There's a stepfather, father figure at night. Try to get you trapped. They're having you stalked. There's overseas activities with the corrupt justice system. Somebody from the corrupt justice system is blackmailing someone. They're having loss of assets who they're blackmailing, that slept with. This is an ex that slept with a cousin. King of Wands. Worked with someone that was tied to all this. That's a dog. There's evidence about a dog being poisoned, sacrificed, stolen. Archangel Michael is here. They wrote false police reports on you. Everywhere you went, lived. Someone broke a contract. Someone who was following you broke a contract with someone. Someone's getting sick or a slut. I just heard HIV. These people didn't want to fuck around, find out. It was in reverse. Someone's getting swatted and raided. Could be an ex. Spirit says meditate. These people do nothing but take people out for money. They have health issues. There's an uncle that's a Capricorn that won't stop. Somebody doesn't have their back, and they're trying to kidnap you again. And the devil is a liar. I don't know where my card went. Spirit wanted me to do the whole deck, so yeah, these people that stole from you are Satanists. They're part of this cult trying to get you left out in the cold. Father God, Holy Spirit, please bring truth to all lies. The world and these countries need to be free of debts, and we should all work together to create a happy earth, because where we're headed is not good. There's a Queen of Cups here. And a Nine of Swords that worked really hard in this collaboration to have everybody's, use everybody's professional jobs to try to cause you to die. I was given a medication. I already have low blood pressure, but I was given a medication, they said for anxiety, but it was actually a lowering blood pressure medication. It's called propranolol, whatever, however you spell it. A lot of people know about this drug, but yeah, it made my blood pressure drop even more. and I was feeling really sick. I was at my really good eye doctor's appointment, and I was telling him how I was feeling because I was getting what's it called? High spinal fluid pressure. And so he was always involved in my medical care. I always told him everything. And he told me that that's for lowering blood pressure. You already have low blood pressure. You shouldn't be taking that. So they were killing me on purpose. This was a PA that prescribed this drug. And I had never seen her in that building before. She was just there. So, these opportunist people that got paid, Knight of Wands in reverse. Spirit said shuffle again. Yeah, this cult. They're trapped in their head. They're off balance. They wanted you fighting with them. These people are having oh my god moments. They are at unease because of what they worked on. You're moving away to calmer waters while these people have oh my god moments. The upright justice system is here for baby father, and that's the truth. They are not upright for what they invested in. This could be a Nine of Pentacles energy. They worked with the Nine of Pentacles that couldn't come in and bring you a tower. They wanted you under judgment. There's a Nine of Cups in reverse who got this idea. But it only made you stronger. Your sword is up to them, or they have an idea. Continue to have your strength and continue to have your sword up to them. They're working with the King of Swords in reverse that you're holding back from. Or this happened. Your fruits of labor are paying off from these people that are at unease, that live in their ego, that wanted you arrested. They celebrated too early. They're trapped in their head. You have an opportunity coming in love and reciprocal connection. This Nine of Cups in reverse got paid an opportunity to come in and love bomb you and breadcrumb you. Queen of Pentacles. You are getting a love offer, and these people have to persevere. People from your past are involved. They're losing everything, or they were part of making you lose everything. There's the Empress that's doing black magic on you. There's a King of Pentacles who's deceitful. You're staying balanced. You're moving forward from these people that left you out in the cold. You have wish fulfillment coming, and these people are fighting because their collaboration didn't work. They were working very quickly here to give an opportunity to a Knight of Wands in reverse to try to come in and overburden you, the Satanist, this cultist, who casted all these illusions about you. They feel betrayed now, or to betray you. You're not under investigation. There's a Queen of Swords. You're in your Queen of Swords energy, and you're being divinely protected by divine God love source. You're not heartbroken from these people that didn't want to be exposed. Very quickly here, there is a King of Wands that's in the Hanged Man position, or what they did very quickly led them into the Hangman position. Queen of Wands in reverse couldn't get you put in prison. High Priestess in reverse was part of this. So there could have been a witch doctor, a practitioner in this medical field here that was doing work on you. Yeah, they got paid to do that, to try to make you look crazy. So you bring your defenses down. They were trying to hide that. There's an Emperor who's not in regret. There's a King of Cups who's in their new Fool's Journey here. And they could be bringing you your Wheel of Fortune, or in their Wheel of Fortune energy. Yeah, there's King of Cups that acted foolishly, and you're in your Wheel of Fortune energy. Luck is not on their side because they stole from you. They can't move forward. That's that situation. There's a Queen of Cups who didn't want you to walk away. You're getting justice. You have love, you're in the beginning, and your homecoming in. These people wanted you going through loss. Be strapped for cash your whole life. Going through failures. Trying to trap you with friends. That was their goal. To try to get you off balance. The adventure they took didn't work. And it landed you in abundance. This commitment they made didn't work. They didn't want you to triumph. They didn't want you to have eternal love. Confirmation burp. They didn't want you to persevere. Spirit says, get excited. Continue standing in your strength. These people do not have faith. They wanted you going through delays and losing your universal support and guidance, a family whose the cycle's closed with. There was a hospital involved that wanted to gain off you. Have gratitude. These people can't control you anymore and make you weak anymore. They didn't want to be exposed for that and for trying to get you thrown in jail on purpose. They want you in fear. They don't want you to live and learn. These people are going through hard times for trying to slow you down and trying to take your money. They wanted you to take on their karma during Mercury retrograde. They're under judgment. There's change coming in. These people work around the clock and they're doing moon magic on you. What else is new? My hair is crazy like a wild woman. Wild woman. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe. Always remember to heal within, and may Source be with you.